with this one, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. No bias talk, no racism. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. You know, the Gervonta Davis, Isaac Cruz, you know, they had a press conference where, you know, TBE, Floyd Mayweather, you know, as usual, he sits there and, you know, he talks and, you know, they talk to Floyd. The subject came up about Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, yes. The cash cow of boxing right now. They asked Floyd Mayweather, you know, about Canelo Alvarez. You know, what does he feel about Canelo Alvarez? And he basically told him, you know, Canelo Alvarez is the same fighter. No, they asked him, they didn't start with their horn. They asked him, what has he seen different about Canelo Alvarez since their fight? And Floyd Mayweather said, I don't see anything different. Said he's still the same fighter. Like I said, the only difference is a little head movement and he can cut off a ring. Canelo Alvarez is still the same fighter. He ain't changed shit. Just head movement and he can cut off a ring. That's it. That's it. Floyd also goes into the fact that the steroid usage of Canelo Alvarez. And the reporter asked him, well, we all know that you're the only man that really defeated Canelo, which he's not the only man that defeated Canelo, but on paper he is. And do you believe that Canelo Alvarez was on steroids when you fought him? He said, I don't know. He probably was. You know, I can't say. But the thing is, if he was on steroids, it didn't make a difference. And I believe Canelo was on steroids. If Canelo Alvarez would be on steroids going against other opponents, what make people think he wouldn't go get on steroids against undefeated Floyd Mayweather? Now, at the time, you know, Floyd was on his, you know, steroid shit. You know, I'm sure he didn't want to blow that fight by, you know what I'm saying, getting caught with steroids. But why not? Why wouldn't he take them? He'd take them any other time. So why not go against TBE and try to fight him with steroids in your system? But people also got to understand this too. Steroids don't mean nothing when you fighting a fighter like Floyd Mayweather. You see what I'm saying? And then Canelo was also, you know what I'm saying, he came in at a catch weight, which was stupid. A lot of people believe that Floyd put that in a contract, that Floyd sent them a contract and saying it was at a catch weight. No, y'all misinformed. Canelo Alvarez's team got in touch with Floyd Mayweather and said they were willing to fight Floyd Mayweather even at a catch weight. Leonard Ellerbe said, okay, that's some stupid shit, but okay. Like Leonard Ellerbe said this, he said that was the dumbest shit they could have ever did in their life. He said, but that show you what type of team you have behind you. He said, because if I was with Canelo Alvarez, we would have never took that fight at a catch weight fighting Floyd Mayweather. But Floyd said that was his easiest fight, which how can we deny that it wasn't? I think, what other fight was that easy for Floyd against a champion? Because in my opinion, he white glove Canelo. Man, ain't in my opinion. Anybody that say he didn't white glove Canelo, you a fucking lie. He white glove Canelo for 12 fucking rounds straight. 12 rounds straight. Canelo ain't win one round. One. So that was his easiest fight today, Canelo Alvarez. See, Canelo ain't gonna never live down that steroid shit, even though they try their best to act like they don't know or forgot that Canelo Alvarez uses steroids. Him moving and jumping up in weight right there automatically show y'all that he's taking steroids. He went and fought a whole a whole list of fighters at 168 who none of them had punching power. None of them. But he's supposed to be, come on, man. And like they trying to, like he said, the beef between Floyd Mayweather and Canelo. Floyd said it ain't no beef. What beef is there between Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez? The only thing Canelo has did greater than Floyd is became undisputed. Still to this day, Floyd is more relevant in boxing than Canelo Alvarez. Canelo is the cash cow, don't get me wrong. But cash cow don't mean that he more important or more relevant than Floyd Mayweather. Floyd's still relevant even in retirement. You see what I'm saying? I'm making a video about Floyd right now. You know what I'm saying? So to the fans out there, no hate towards Canelo. Even though he is the same fighter, like I've been telling people, he just got head movement and he can cut off the ring better. You take nothing away from him. The man still going out there fighting competition. He get in the ring risking his life. I'm not a hater of Canelo's. I just tell the truth about what he's doing. And the man is ducking and dodging great competition, but yet y'all call him the pound for pound. Pound for pound has nothing to do with paydays. Like I just said in my last video, pound for pound is the fighter that goes out and fights all the competition in front of him, beats them, undefeated. Well, he don't necessarily, I don't think, have to be undefeated, but he the guy that go out there and handle all his business in the ring. And he a multiple champion, not just in one weight class. So that's why I hate to hear y'all say Errol Spence should be on the top 5 of pound for pound. No, the fuck Errol Spence should not. He should not be that. Y'all go saying that because y'all fans, and just because he got 2 titles at welterweight, that's his only weight class he ever won a belt in. And he ducking. He ducked Hughes. He ducking Crawford. He faked a fucking eye injury with Manny Pacquiao. I don't know about this eye injury because I've been hearing a lot of shit about Errol Spence had something to do with this Mo3 shit. I don't know if, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with that, you know what I'm saying? But I know a detached retina, you know what I'm saying? How he heal that fucking fast? So, Floyd, and I'm sure people gonna get on this video, probably Canelo fan or something like that, where Floyd won't rematch him. Why would Floyd rematch him? Well, why would he get at Floyd is 40-something years old. Canelo is what, 32? If he is, how old is Canelo Alvarez? 28? 29? He had his opportunity. People need to get over that shit. Just like the Pacquiao, get it over. They had their opportunities. That, like Floyd said, ain't no point in no rematch. You should have did it right the first damn time. I did. What the fuck I'm gonna rematch you for? If you would have beat me, you wouldn't have gave me no rematch. Imagine, let's just say this, y'all. Imagine Floyd Mayweather lost to Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo Alvarez. Do y'all think they would have gave Floyd a rematch? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. They wouldn't have gave him no goddamn rematch, and y'all know that. Hell no, they wouldn't have gave him no rematch. But people want to throw that steroids usage for Canelo. People want to come on, and somebody gonna come in here and say, Floyd used steroids, Floyd wasn't caught. Ain't no point in talking. If was a fifth, we'd be drunk as hell right now. So there ain't no point in sitting up keep talking about no goddamn Floyd got caught on steroids. Where is the proof? But we got proof that Canelo ass did. And people need to quit trying to slide this shit under the rug, act like he just motherfucking invincible when y'all know this boy been cheating. Damn, somebody took their like down. I must say something you didn't like. I just tell you the truth. Canelo is not the pound for pound fighter of the world. You cannot be pound for pound ducking Charlo, ducking Andrade. How the hell are you pound for pound? Like I made in my last video, like I told y'all, my top pound for pound fighters are Terrence Crawford. Then I'm put Canelo Alvarez number 2. Alexander Usyk, Josh Taylor, and Tyson Fury are the top 5 pound for pound fighters in the world, in my opinion. And like I said in my last video, you notice that all of my top 5 are undisputed or ex-undisputed champions. Yeah. All of them, hold on, let me make sure. Josh Taylor. All of them are undefeated except Canelo Alvarez. But Canelo Alvarez does go on the undisputed list, pound for pound list, because for one, he's undisputed too. You know what I'm saying? The resume of Canelo Alvarez, the fact that he's the face of boxing, he does deserve it, but he ain't over no damn Terrence Crawford. Ain't no way. What fight has Terrence Crawford done? What's up, Marion Brown? How you doing? What fight has Terrence Crawford done? None. What? Hold on, let me, because in the opinions of the Spence fans, he ducking Spence. I don't know why they still thinking that. You know, they ain't even talking about that no more. They talking about pay-per-view numbers and that Errol Spence is saying that he will beat Terrence Crawford, but we know who really ducking out, don't we? I mean, I think we all know pound for pound mean a lot. That boy, how pound for pound don't mean? How long you been watching boxing? I mean, I mean, you ain't getting no belt for being pound for pound. You ain't getting no check for being pound for pound. But the fact that you are labeled pound for pound is very important in the sport of boxing. If pound for pound wasn't important, then people wouldn't be arguing about it, who's pound for pound. So pound for pound is very important, that boy. And you've been watching forever, then you know pound for pound has always been talked about. Pound for pound always have been talked about. NUA, I think NUA on steroids. NUA is on steroids. I don't care what nobody say. That boy is moving. Where he started at? 118, 108, some shit. And he moving up, knocking out guys bigger than him. And Manny Pacquiao, shall I say? That boy owns something, man. I take none away from him. He still defeat fighters with his skills as well. But at the same time, that boy is on something. He is too small to be walking through them bigger fighters every time he move up. He got skills. I ain't taking none away from his skills, but that boy on something. I'm telling y'all. Watch what I tell y'all. He gonna be another Manny Pacquiao. Another Manny Pacquiao. Somebody gonna want to fight his ass and drug test him. Watch what he do. Y'all remember me saying this on my channel. I'm the first person to tell y'all this. The first person that asks NUI to take a drug test. Watch the problems we gonna have. Watch this. I'm afraid of needle shit. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. That boy too, man, he walking through motherfucking. I ain't saying you can't beat a bigger man. You can outbox a bigger man, but knocking out every motherfucking big dude that you fighting, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm talking about he moving up, knocking out everything. Come on with that shit. But as far as, you know, people, you know what I'm saying, I can see, you know, the comparisons they trying to, you know, give Canelo Alvarez to Floyd Mayweather, but you know, Canelo Alvarez does have the seat. He got the floor right now. He running shit. You know what I'm saying, as far as the payday. But he is not pound for pound. And ain't nothing changed about him but the head movement and the ring cut off. That's it. Still the same punch output. You could probably say he moved a little more because the Triple G fight, he tried to, you know, move around, you know what I'm saying, show some footwork. Still got his ass beat by Triple G. I don't know why people say he beat Triple G. That's a damn lie. Y'all know Triple G beat that boy. I can't really say about the second, but that first fight is a guaranteed fucking loss. Yeah, y'all done, oh, it's rigged now, Data Boy, right? It's rigged now because you know what time it is. You know Terrence finna, your boy, right? Yeah, y'all, it better be rigged, huh? You know he coming. Bud he coming for that ass. Bud must be in steroids if he going knocking up bigger fighters. Man, get the fuck out of here. Bud ain't knocked out I can't talk to you. Nah, I ain't finna talk to you. Boots in is gonna be pound. I don't know how. I don't know why. What Boots gonna be pound for pound for? He ain't even got. Yeah, see what? He ain't even got a fucking title. Ennis ain't even got a title. How he gonna be on pound for pound soon? This man 28-0, and you can't name number 2 fighters on his resume, and they ain't top notch. They got to cut this Boot shit out. Cut this Virgil Ortiz shit out. They ain't did shit. Do he look like he a good upcomer? Hell yeah. The boy look like he got it. But he has to prove it. Prove it, big baby. You just can't go around saying, oh, come on, man. Boots got to earn that shit. Boots is a bigger, better version of Crawford. Y'all say that just because he switched stances. The boy does not have the experience of Terrence Crawford. He don't. Look at his competition. Everybody's screaming Crawford versus Ennis. Crawford is going to beat that boy ass, man. And actually, Ennis don't even supposed to be fighting at 147. Ennis is a 154-pounder fighting at 147. Look at his size. The same thing I was talking about in a video where trainers literally put their fighters in a lower weight class first. That's what Ennis doing. That's what Spence did. And that 154 shit ain't gonna mean nothing to Terrence Crawford because he beat Benavidez, who was bigger than him. Experience is a big factor in boxing. This boy has went against... Jerron Ennis still got Gary Antoine Russell problems. I wish Gary Antoine Russell Jr. was at 147. So he could show y'all to stop this damn Ennis talk. You know what I'm saying? But back to the subject of Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez. If y'all just came on, you know, Floyd Mayweather said that Canelo Alvarez is the same fighter he fought years ago, and that Canelo Alvarez is a steroid user. He said that people love screaming Canelo, but everybody don't say Canelo and steroids. Nobody says Canelo and steroids. And Floyd was like, he don't know how many opponents that he's actually beat due to the fact that he's on steroids. And like I said in the last video, it's not just Floyd bashing Canelo Alvarez, because Floyd said the same thing about Shane Mosley. When he was fighting Shane Mosley, Floyd was on stage and said, well, we don't know how many opponents that Shane Mosley really beat because he was on steroids. So it's not biased talk towards Canelo, because he did the same thing towards a black fighter, so Shane Mosley. But cheating is fucking cheating. People getting offended because you bring up the fact that these fighters are cheating. It's their favorite fighter. They cheating. Hold on, why does Floyd keep his WBC in a separate elevated glass? The WBC title is the most important title. The green belt is the belt. And I don't know, that's probably that Hall of Fame WBC belt they gave him or something that he got up there. Or the one they put his face on. You know, they put Floyd's picture on one of them belts. So I don't know, that's probably his favorite belt or his first one he won. I mean, everybody know Canelo ducking Benavidez. Oh, that's another reason why I say he ain't pound for pound. He ducking Benavidez, Charlo, Andrade. I mean, y'all know that. People know that. I mean, shit, you ain't even got to live in Vegas to know he on steroids. The whole world knows he on steroids right now. You ain't just got to be in Vegas. Everybody know that boy on steroids. But people would love for nothing more than for Floyd to come back out of retirement and face Canelo Alvarez. Floyd, don't ever do that shit. Don't do it. Sit on them M's. Continue to live that fabulous life you living, spending all that good money you earned. Don't give nobody a rematch. Go down as undefeated, TBE. Don't give nobody a chance to beat you, Floyd. The fuck, and then even if there were a fight, what acknowledgement or credentials you gonna get off beating a 44 or 40-some-year-old, 43, 44-year-old Floyd Mayweather? You ain't gonna get no acknowledgement, no credit for that shit. For real. I mean, the only credit you gonna get, yeah, is Floyd, TBE. But really, if you think about it, that's just like Canelo beating Chad Dawson. You know what I'm saying? A fighter that ain't even, come on, man. Ain't no need for no rematch. You should have did it right the first time. I couldn't believe people really thought Canelo won the first fight. Man, that's that media shit. You know what I'm saying? That's that old media shit. Them channels promoting that bullshit, that lie, talking about something he won. We know he didn't win that fight. He did not win that fight. That's why Triple G probably ain't really looking his way, because Triple G like, why the fuck would I keep fighting you and y'all keep robbing me? Why the fuck would I do that? And then the reason that he won't fight Triple G is because Triple G has punching power. Knows all his opponents recently. No punching power. He won't fight Charlo. Punching power. He won't fight Andrade because of skill set. Now, Demetrius Andrade is not really known for his power, so that's why I didn't mention power with Andrade. He's known for his skill set. And yeah, Demetrius Andrade can pop. He got some pop, too. So, you know, it's funny, you know, what's going on right now in the sport of boxing. At Tito Facts, he trying to sell this pay-per-view with Tank. What y'all talking about? What Tito said? Floyd just talking. What you mean? As far as what you mean, he just talking about what? About the Canelo situation? You talking about him beating Canelo and shit? I mean, of course, you know Floyd got to be the center of attention. You know Floyd got to be the center of attention, huh? This pay-per-view ain't gonna sell. Now, Floyd, only way this fight gonna sell if it's Floyd is the headliner, and we know that ain't happening. This fight ain't finna, like them fake ass numbers they just made for Canelo Alvarez. They finna do the same thing for Tank. Ain't nobody finna buy this fight, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. You know ain't nobody finna buy this shit. Floyd could talk all day. Ain't nobody buying this fight. Yeah, they hate Floyd never lost. They hate that shit. That's why Floyd was saying, like, the critics. Well, hold on, let me go in on Floyd. Let me go in on Floyd. Ain't nobody buying that bullshit. Let me go in on Floyd. Now, during this press conference, Floyd was saying that, you know, I don't like the criticism that Gervonta Tank Davis gets. The criticism that he get is from hate. It's hate from me. He said, people hate me, so they talk trash about Gervonta Davis. Floyd, I got to go in on that. That's a fucking lie. And you know that's a fucking lie. People talk shit. People talk shit about Tank because you're mastering his career well. Don't get it wrong. You're a great promoter. You're moving him right. But you know that he's not fighting the people that we want to see. That's why he gets criticized. It's not because of hate of you. It's not because of hate of you. It's probably a little grain of salt percentage that is because of you, but no. My channel and other channels who actually love the sport of boxing and criticize Tank, it has nothing to do with we hate you or we hate Tank. It's just that we're boxing fans that want to see real legitimate fights. And Tank is fighting Isaac Cruz. Tank fighting Isaac Cruz. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Come on now. Also, y'all show some support to the channel. Show some love. I'm gonna get on every video and say that, baby. Show your boy some love on Cash App, PayPal. You know what I'm saying? Don't donate to the super chat. Go to Cash App, go to PayPal, y'all. Show your boy some love. Easy work boxing. He ain't everywhere but under your feet, baby. No bias talk, no racism. Does Tank even have any real belts? Hey, I don't. You know what? I don't even check into Tank because the illusion is so real with Tank. You know, you tell people things. I don't even check on his credentials. I don't go to Box Rec on Tank. I don't look for nothing about Tank because it's all bullshit. Just look. When is Tank gonna fight a black fighter? When is Tank going to fight a black fighter? When? No disrespect to my Mexican, Latin brothers and sisters out there. This has nothing to do with race when I ask this question. But if you've been watching boxing for a long time, like, I'm gonna get to you like this. And this was a guy who said this. He said this is nothing racial. This is nothing racist when I say this. He said if you go around any part of America in any neighborhood and you ask a black guy to throw a jab, he said they know how to do it. It's just in them. He said if you go around any part of America and ask a white guy to do it, they look fucking crazy trying to throw a jab. It's just in our nature, our genetics that we just physically can move like that or throw a jab, or, you know what I'm saying? So it's not racist. And so when we say, why aren't they fighting black fighters? It's because we want to see the same athleticism, the same, chances of being beat. So black fighters, a lot of black fighters dodge other black fighters. Barrios was scouted for Tank. He was scouted for Tank. Barrios ain't have no chance against Tank. He was scouted for Tank. Okay, to show y'all that he was scouted, why they won't let him run up on Regis Prograis? Regis Prograis was talking ball shit to Tank, saying how he'll beat Tank ass. You ain't heard nothing from him. Keith Thurman talking shit to him. Now Keith Thurman ain't worth talking about, which is true because Keith Thurman, which is my favorite fighter, is out here bullshitting and playing. I don't know what he doing. I don't know if he coming back to the sport of boxing or not. So not right now, no, he ain't relevant to talk about. But he ain't fighting no black fighters.
What's up?
What's up now?
Good light. Sitting up here chilling.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
All right, you welcome.
Be safe.
I will. So many helicopters over there. Are they looking for you, man? Ain't no telling what go on down here. These motherfuckers snatch ATMs. Yeah, right across the street. Yeah, you motherfuckers snatching ATMs and everything around this hole. So you never know if they ain't looking for me though. They are not looking for me. Riley black. Riley ain't no goddamn half black. Where you get that Where you get that shit from? They canceled that fight because they knew Riley had a chance of knocking Tank ass out the ring. That's why that fight got canceled. They knew Riley had a chance of knocking Tank ass out. After they signed that motherfucker, they sat back and they were like, you know what? No. Riley might catch Tank ass and KO him. Riley might KO him, man. Because Tank does get hit. And I like how Tank got dissed by Canelo Alvarez. Y'all remember when Tank got dissed by Canelo Alvarez? He going out there talking about some, me and Canelo Alvarez are, we the same type of fighter. Yeah, y'all are. Both ducking and jumping weight classes, ducking from good competition. Y'all are exactly alike. I couldn't get on and make a video about that. I remember that he said that, yeah, me and Canelo Alvarez, we the same type of fighter. Yeah, ducking ass fighters. Jumping from weight class to weight class to weight class running. Yeah, y'all exactly the same. Oh, but it's a business. Get the fuck out of here. That business shit. How come it's not a business when they go fight them low caliber ass opponents? How come it's not a business when they go and fight them nobodies? But when it's time to make the big fights that we want to see, oh, it's a business. Ain't it a business when you fighting that dude that work at Walmart? Ain't it that dude I take to work? Ain't it a business? Ain't it a business when y'all fighting that dude that I take to work? Ain't it a business then? He showed Tank love before. He probably did show him love before. Yeah, that's all good. Two ducking ass fight. Two birds of a feather should flock together. Two birds of a feather should flock together. They should be riding around in the car together, training together, because they both doing the same shit. They should be real homeboys. They should be in the car together like, Canelo, who you gonna duck this year? I don't know. Andrade, Charlo, you know, my basic people I duck. What about you, Tank? Well, you know, I got to keep the Glock on safety. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go out. I can't fight T.O., Devin, you know, none of them major fighters. So I'm gonna keep fighting, you know what I'm saying, bullshit fights. You know, let's go to the gym, Canelo. Okay, see. Motherfuckers. See. I just give y'all the truth, man. That's all I do. I give y'all my opinion. Who is Janabek? Who the hell is Janabek? Janabek gonna beat Andrade if it happen. I'm gonna have to look him up. I don't know who that fighter is, RD. So you didn't want to see Plant, Billy Joe, or Kayla? I wanted to see him. I never said I didn't want to see him or them wouldn't be good fights, but none of them had punching power. Canelo Alvarez's style is walking down his opponents. It's easy to walk down opponents when you know they ain't got no power or they feather-fisted. Like I said, he won't fight fighters with power. That's why he won't fight Triple G again. That's why he won't fight Charlo, David Benavidez. He don't want to fight no powerful fighter. He wants feather-fisted fighters. Caucasian, European, feather-fisted fighters. Now he going at the cruiserweight, talking about fucking with this boy up here in cruiserweight. That boy probably knocked Canelo motherfucking head off. But see, Canelo's such the cash cow, they probably gonna pay him off to lose. Mauricio Suleiman cheating ass too. They probably gonna pay that boy off to take a loss to Canelo Alvarez. Shit, $3 million, $4 million. They basically selling belts. Like Barrio sold his belt to Tank. He sold that belt. Biggest payday, Floyd, and then he with Al Heyman them. That boy sold that belt to Tank. Barrio sold his belt to Tank. Just the same way this cruiserweight is gonna sell his belt to Canelo Alvarez. The same way, Canelo, that boy's gonna sell that WBC title to Canelo Alvarez. $4 million. And from what I understand, I don't think this boy got punching power like that. He ain't got no punching power like that, I don't think. So, y'all know what's finna happen with that. Hold up, he's a man though. Billy Joe is the only one that gave Canelo a fight for real. Yup, Billy Joe. You know what I'm saying? And even he, in my opinion, quit. Talking about his damn eye socket was injured. His damn eye socket. He had a black fucking eye. He was embarrassed. He was losing. And he quit. He quit. No goddamn eye socket injury. Who the Chris Eubank Jr. said he seen he seen Billy Joe Sanders driving around a week later. Ain't had shit on his eye. We ain't seen Billy Joe Sanders no hospital reports or nothing. That boy wasn't shit wrong with that boy eye. Canelo put the hit out. Janabek for Andrade and Morrell for Benavidez. Oh, so you saying that Canelo was setting it up to where they're going to have to fight good competition in order to come see him. Fuck that. Charlo and Andrade got to fight. Charlo and Andrade have to fight. If I was Canelo, don't deserve to fight them right now. And Demetrius Andrade, I'm a very big fan of yours. I know your pedigree. I know the reason that you ain't fighting a good competition is because you's an amateur and they know your name in boxing. But you have to be consistent if you want Canelo Alvarez. Like Bernard Hopkins told Demetrius Andrade, stay on his ass. Show up at his fights. Show up when he doing interviews. Show up when he playing golf. Show up when him and his mama sitting on the front porch. Show up when him and his family out to eat. Pursue the fight. Don't talk about it. Pursue it. Make this motherfucker mad. Embarrass him. Disrespect him. Call him a motherfucker. Every time you see Canelo, you motherfucker. Since he been calling people motherfuckers, called Demetrius Andrade a motherfucker. But now, since motherfuckers call him motherfuckers, now he think you talking about his mama. Well, every time I see Canelo, I say that motherfucker, Canelo Alvarez, is a motherfucking ducking ass bitch that don't want to fight me. His mama a bitch, his dad a bitch, everybody around him is bitches until he get in the ring with me. That's how you get a fight. All this, I'm tall, black, and handsome, and these dudes don't want to fight me. I mean, Charlo turned down $7 million. Eddie got $7 million. I mean, how was that not a payday? Fuck that, Demetrius Andrade. Get ignorant, bro. Get ignorant. You want that fight, you got to get ignorant. Cuss him out. LT, I ain't lying. Cuss him out. Make him want to fight you. Do like Shannon Briggs was doing towards the Klitschko. Showing up where he eating at. Showing up to his events, his weigh-ins, everything. Because see, once you keep doing that, people going to say, God damn, Canelo, fight this nigga and get him the fuck on out our way. Go on, fight this fighter that you said is a horrible fighter and give him the fuck on out our way. Please, we tired of this boy showing up to your press conferences, disrespecting you, and we fans of you. See, that's going to cause the fight to happen. Even a reporter might pop off and say, Canelo, are you afraid of Demetrius Andrade? Why haven't you fought Demetrius Andrade yet? He's a horrible fighter. Well, Canelo, will you prove to us that he's a horrible fighter, please? Can you prove that? You see what I'm saying? Beating up on Amir Khans, beating up on Josito Lopez's. Come on, man. Y'all gotta do better than that, man. Pound for pound, my ass. Running from every goddamn body. But y'all think I'm finna end this video? Cause I got some more videos I need to make. This is my second one today. I will put up another one. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the channel. Real deal boxing talk, no bias talk, just my opinion about the sport that I love. You know what I'm saying? Please hit your like button. Please comment. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Oh, let me see. I think he would have fought Andrade, but when Andre gets the spotlight, he ends up saying that all of Canelo's career has been fake and fraud. And Canelo doesn't like that. Vanes and Jack Clay are already beat Demetrius Andrade. What you talking about, the amateurs or some shit? Because they didn't beat Demetrius Andrade. Why is he still undefeated if they beat him? Man, I was in the barbershop. Them boys was trying to dish you, man. I had to let them know you always keep it real. Man, fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. They just mad. They probably somebody's favorite fighter. A lot of people don't like me in general. They ain't just people who watch my videos or whatever. I'm not a liked person in general. Nobody, you never really see anybody around me. No, you the pro. They got robbed. They got robbed. He's still undefeated. He's still undefeated. Ambitious hustler. They was trying to ambitious hustler. What they were saying? It got to be something personal, because when it comes to this boxing shit, I'm writing predictions. I'm writing about a lot of shit. So they dislike for me got to be something personal. Whatever they said was some personal shit. Cause I don't know how nobody could not like my boxing videos, even though it's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's on them. Laura been whooping who? Demetri. Why y'all people do that though? I've been noticing that. This Laura shit. I don't know why people think Demetrius Andrade won't fight Laura. And Laura is at Laura at 169. And do Laura got a WBA title? Don't Laura got a WBA title at 160? I think he do. Well, in time we should see. In time we should see if he's really afraid of him. Andrade should be real ignorant. Charlo too. If y'all want to fight, that's how fights get made. You got to be ignorant. Not ignorant, ignorant. You understand? He got to be ignorant. They talk trash about your boy Easy Work because they know I'm the truth. No bias talk, no kissing ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't no boxer send me shit. I don't get free tickets, so I go in on every last one of their ass. I don't give a damn. Your favorite fighter don't got no chance here. Neither do mine. They have no chance. Because he said Laura boring, and he also said he wanted to fight Jack Clay for his fake title instead of the real champion, Laura. So Laura is the real WBA champion. Well, if he ducking, he ducking. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check into that though. Oh, this years ago. Oh, well. That's just like talking about Charlo and Andrade. That's the same kind of basis. We'll be talking all day about who didn't take the fight, why they didn't take the fight. That's the same damn thing. Charlo versus Andrade, and now you saying Laura and Andrade. But if Laura is at 160 with that WBA title, that fight should be made. That fight should be talked about. That fight should be talked about, should be made very soon. Very soon. Ugh. But hey, y'all, it's time for me to get off. Time for me to get off, baby. And thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. You know what I'm saying? Go to Cash App, go to PayPal, support the channel. You know, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment as well. Go on other platforms and mention the channel name. You know what I'm saying? Let them know to come holler at your boy Easy Work by that real deal boxing, unbiased talk. You understand me? And this Easy Work boxing, man, I'm out. Thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support.